To make peace, we must first befriend our darkness. On September 22nd, Mercury, our messenger deity and magician, is going to enter into the first of 3 squares with Pluto, Lord of Darkness. I'm super excited about this aspect. I think that this aspect is really going to help us to do some extra digging and discovering during Mercury's retrograde, as this is going to be a theme. This aspect right here is going to be a defining theme of Mercury's retrograde, which begins just 5 days from now on the 27th. So we're going to have the first square on the 22nd. We're going to have the second on October 1st, so just not too far from here. And then the final when Mercury is moving direct again on November 2nd. So this aspect basically calls us to the archaeological digging site. It's time for us to get our forensic scientist lenses on, because we are going on a treasure hunt. We are here to uncover gems and jewels, some of both wreckage and some of brilliant illumination, because Pluto is going to take us to our depth, and Mercury is looking to discover information, looking to find the missing key, looking to find that skeleton key that's going to make everything kind of fit together and make sense. We want the whole truth. We're doing the deep dive here. And the thing with Pluto is that it can totally transform our perception. So we may be able to discover something that totally shifts our point of view, and you might not see it coming, you might not be ready for it. And so especially if this Mercury retrograde is happening in a very prominent part of your chart, Pluto says there's something that you need to know before you move forward, because all Mercury retrogrades are have that quality to them about going backwards, revisiting, rethinking, redoing. There's something about an excavation process here with Pluto, something inviting us to peel back the extra layers and go that much deeper. Overall, Mercury in Libra really wants peace. Mercury in Libra wants harmony. Mercury in Libra wants us all to get along and wants us to be able to collaborate together. Mercury in Libra wants to find solutions that make us all happy. But before we can have that peace, before we can have that aesthetic, beautiful, conceptual idea of what we envision, there is some excavation involved. And this is intimately a part of the upcoming Mercury retrograde, which I'll talk about more in another video. But this Mercury square Pluto is vital. This Mercury square Pluto is saying that there is something that you have to dig really deeply in order to uncover that's going to help this Mercury retrograde process in your Libra house. So wherever your Libra house is where a lot of exciting research and investigation and digging is going to be happening. This can feel deeply psychological. We can feel kind of obsessive about something. Whatever we're fixated on is maybe where we need to pay attention about, maybe I need to reconsider this. And it's so hard because I've been there, and having a Scorpio moon myself, I know a thing or two about getting obsessed and getting fixated on something and wanting it that way, even when your conscious mind says you should wait. You should wait. Mercury retrograde, of course, is going to say measure twice, cut once. So you really do want to try to not, you really want to be cautious, because the Mercury retrograde story is involved, and we don't want our compulsions to really lead us astray and create more issues. So, but there's something to be discovered. There's something to be uncovered, and there's something for us there. Mercury square to Pluto says, I want answers. And the other thing is that once you go on this treasure hunt, once you go digging, you might find something that changes everything. So just be prepared for that. Maybe we're seeking something like that skeleton key or that elixir of life that is going to hopefully or ideally bring us the kind of peace and balance that we really crave in this Libra area of our chart. So Mercury is the magician. Mercury speaks in symbols. It's up to us to be willing to have the courage to really see it for what it is and be willing to interpret that message deeper. Pluto. It's gonna be compelling. There's gonna be some there could be some potentially very rich symbolism that the universe is beckoning you. So yeah, it's our choice to listen, or we can just blame it on Mercury retrograde, whatever you choose. I like to try to find the symbolism. But yeah, so get ready. We're going on a treasure hunt. And that is your Mercury square Pluto astrology shot of the day. Thank you so much for joining me today. For more astrology in your world, you can connect with me across platforms at Astro Catherine, or visit my website where you can book your reading.